Here we go.
Welcome to another edition of the Side Dive Podcast, the live version. As you can see, I am not on location today. Damn snow, jamming up everything. Got my whole weekend plans jacked up. But the clones are on the road, so they ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah, coming off a dominant senior day, taking out Kansas and helping dash their bowl hopes. Cyclones go on the road to Oklahoma State. It is their senior day, and they are playing with an interim coach, with less people due to transfers already. All that is a whole combination that kind of bothers me.
And they got a quarterback, Their quarterback is that kid from Nebraska.
Yeah. Zane Flores been injured a lot. So that's, too bad for him. Hate to see that. At one time, Oklahoma State had a wide receiver at quarterback. So, and it wasn't the Wildcat version. Oof. No, for real. I expect a win, but stranger things have happened. What do y'all think about today? Game's on at 11, incidentally.
Just go take care of business. Do what we've been doing. We talked about like the Kansas game, dude. It was all first drive, all Carson Hansen. Whether they're throwing it to him or running it, just keep doing that. Keep pounding them.
Agreed. Nothing new to add there. Just stick to what got you here, and it should be a pretty early conclusion on what's going to happen in that game by the second quarter. Should be Iowa State all the way.
Yeah. Do they even have any numbers there that look? Like anybody that stands out at all?
Looking at their lineups, on the offensive end, they have one person who's in green with a almost 75 rating, the halfback Fields.
Okay.
Freeman in the slot looks decent, but everyone else is shading toward red. So you get your yellows, your oranges. So PFF is not rating anyone else above a dang. No one else rates above a 64.
Yeah.
And Flores, the quarterback, is at a 58.9 rating.
From what I've seen, he's mostly a dude that he's gonna run every chance he gets. Just from what I've seen. Real got some speed, athletic kid.
Running for his life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Looking at the rankings they gave their line, I see why. Their free safety on defense looks like he's a liability, as well as I think that's Gay is his name, and then their slot corner, he looks like a liability as well. But everyone else looks decent.
Yeah. I think their defense has been playing well lately. They just haven't been able to do anything on offense.
Yeah,
and it helps that they haven't played the staunchest of teams going up against. I don't even know what to consider K-State right now, and then that powerhouse juggernaut. They were just national champions not too long ago. Undefeated national champions, UCF.
Yeah.
Those have been their last two games. But both games they could have possibly should have won.
Yeah, because the K-State score was like 14-6 or something like that. I think that might have had more to do with K-State, but who knows? It was still close.
Well, and then the UCF game, they were leading in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, every team has their breaks or something that goes wrong, and the scores could have been flipped. Who knows? Maybe maybe they get one of those early flip games, and their season's different. Gundy still got his job, and business as usual. That didn't happen. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Did they not win a conference game last year?
Oh, I think you may be right, or it was one conference win.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're like
Oh,
possibly trending towards a two in a row no conference wins.
I think they beat Utah last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then both those teams went downhill, if I remember right. Because I remember that game was at Oklahoma State, and that was a big deal because it was one of the first. Both those teams were picked to possibly win the conference, and they played the first week of the Big 12 season, and then I think Oklahoma State won, and then everything went downhill for both teams after that. And Oklahoma State hasn't recovered. They had like 50-some transfers that they brought in this year, and yeah, it was just a mess. And that's why Gundy's not there anymore.
They beat K-State last year.
Oh, they beat.
No, wait, sorry. Well, no, I'm sorry. They did not beat K-State. They did not beat K-State. Dang.
So they didn't beat anybody.
Baylor, Colorado. Yikes.
Hey, so what? Since I mean, most years this game is I think would be a good game to end the season on, because this game's been good throughout the last 10 years. Between Gundy and Campbell, but what do you guys think about the last week of Big 12 games not being rivalry games? How could Utah and BYU aren't playing? This today. We had Arizona State last night, but I think like Iowa State and Kansas State, or Iowa State and Oklahoma State, I think is a good end of the season matchup. But I just think there should be more rivalry games for the Big 12, because like the slate, if you look at the games that are on today, they're not good. But I don't know.
Well, I think that they were going for more style matchups as opposed to rivalry. I mean, once upon a time, you told somebody, okay, Oklahoma leaves, and Oklahoma State's final game of the season is going to be Iowa State. People would have been like, "Ooh," but since Oklahoma State hasn't won a conference game since 2023, it doesn't look as appealing right now. Was it West Virginia, Texas Tech might have been a better game, but the disparity between the two has lengthened. I don't get me wrong. I'd rather see the rivalries. I mean, Farmageddon should not be in Ireland. It should have been this week. We've been playing that shit. We could have been playing that shit in the snowstorm. K-State would have been having flashbacks. But no, you're right. The Holy War should be now. I mean, K-State, Kansas should be now. But I see what they were going for.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick correction here. They did not win any games in the conference last year. Just want to confirm that.
So Utah did win that game there.
Correct. Yeah, they did.
Okay. And that,
2023, was the last time they won a conference game. Sometime in 2023.
That's crazy. Just because Gundy had a role in there. He was 10 wins every year, and then damn. And they were. I remember listening to some of their podcasts. They were all excited to be away from Oklahoma. When the conference is split, they're like, finally, we're going to get our due. They thought they were going to be running the new Big 12.
Well, we all kind of thought that they were going to be the lead dog.
They should have been
of the Big 12.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it looked. Like, okay, well, because it was always Oklahoma, Texas, Texas, Oklahoma, and then excuse me, Oklahoma State. So I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
and then all hell has broken loose down there. It's bedlam.
Did you see they got their new coach?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
got a boy from North Texas.
Yeah.
They have the Fighting Dan McCartney's pushing dudes towards power forwards. So no, I mean, so yeah, I get why. I mean, your Mac is an entertainment dude. He's all about the entertainment. He's gonna do whatever he can to make stuff entertaining, and I guess that's what he was looking for. He just didn't expect Oklahoma State to collapse, probably.
Yeah.
But I didn't even see the injury report this week.
I think it's pretty much the same as it was before. I don't think Patton or Tayshaun James will be playing. And we have all those guys that are season ending, Vertical, and all those guys.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of Burkle being out, how do you think Alexander has done?
Oh, I thought he had a good game against Kansas. I like the way they simplified things. We were doing easy rollouts, because he had Alexander had that one in the second half. So yeah, I thought he looked good. I think he's going to be a good receiving tight end.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I went there, but I heard Burkle's name.
Yeah.
It came to me. I don't know. Have either of y'all even watched Okie State?
Just very little.
Briefly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
their own fans don't watch them. Now that the shit.
I mean, hey, but you know what? Dudes wouldn't be going to the top of the stadium shirtless if it wasn't for Oklahoma State.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
Let's give them their due.
Yep.
They've given college kids something to do. Apparently, we do it now. I thought it was a losing thing. You do it when you're losing, but now teams that are winning are doing it as well. It kind of takes some of this. Like nobody, why are you wearing a rally cap when you're ahead? That's just. But I digress. But no, I mean, I would hope that the football gods would not be so treacherous as to make things dicey today.
Yes.
I don't anticipate it.
But you never know.
I mean,
what'd
you say?
Vegas is not anticipating it. So, yeah.
Well, back to the crowd.
Yeah, they're trying to sending me notifications, trying to bait me though.
I think the crowd thing works in their advantage. Actually, having nobody there, Iowa State's it's just gonna be like you got to create your own energy, So that may work in Okie State's advantage, but hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Just come out, jump on them, get it over with, Run the ball.
Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks in a row. We could do that 2 weeks in a row. That would be cool.
Yeah,
just like last week. Come out there and put your dominance on Okie State and bounce.
Yeah. Well, set the tone. I mean, just like against TCU, the defense came out and set the tone for the game. And the offense did enough. And then Kansas game, that was probably our best overall game. I mean, as far as how everything just went well on both sides of the ball, come out and set the tone.
I don't even count that opening second half touchdown because that happens, I would say, every goddamn. I mean, hell, if they can keep Oklahoma State should just look, if we can hang around until the start of the second half, we're in a good spot because we'll score a touchdown. I mean, it's like we made a deal with the devil, and they said, "Yeah, but you gotta give up a touchdown to start every half."
Yeah, because TCU did the same thing, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, it's been done like 4 times, I think.
Yeah.
But hopefully that stops here.
Yeah.
And then carry that momentum over into a bowl game. Well, shoot. I want to predict it.
You got a number?
In my Clubber Lane voice, pain. I even checked the weather down there, but I know it's not this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say there's going to be multiple opportunities. So I'm going to say 38-14.
33-13 for me.
I don't even know what the spread is.
45.5, 35-10 for me.
So we all up in the 30s.
Yep. And I'm predicting the defense scores more than the offense does.
What?
Oh, man. Are you saying defense special teams or just defense?
Defense special teams, I'll do that.
Okay. And
That's
we got
my bold call of the day.
You got my man Zane Flores giving up pick sixes.
Well, maybe Flores gets another return. He had another sweet return in the Kansas game, that kickoff return in the second half.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's any pundit picking against Oklahoma, picking against Iowa State. I mean, their pundits probably aren't even doing that. So, I mean, there you go. The 3 of us got it all in the 30s, all by multiple touchdowns. Yeah. Get in there and do what you can and handle your business.
Yep.
If you're going somewhere to watch the game, drive safely. Hopefully it's in town. Nobody needs to crash before seeing this wreck. So now we carry them over from the gridiron to the hard court. We'll start with the men's team. Had the big players era tournament. Lots of NIL money on the line, and hey, Iowa State just went in there and cleaned up. Went 3-0 on the weekend. Got hosed out of the extra money, although I heard the players there might have slid Iowa State $250 for going undefeated, because they kind of screwed them out of the format. But
yeah, and I think that's the same amount that the 4th place team got. So,
yeah.
Since it's not a tournament, it should be like based on that.
They screwed up, especially with the matchups on the last day. But the first game was against St. John's. I only got to see the first half of it. But the good team came out with a 1-point victory. It was looking rough. It was looking great, and then it was looking rough. And it was just back and forth. And then Lipsy goes down at the end of the game.
And he was having a hell of a game.
Yeah. And it was just like, damn. But the team was resilient in his absence and held off St. John's and to start off 1-0. That was on Monday. And then on Tuesday, they took on the Blue Jays of Creighton. And it was not a month ago's exhibition. It was the complete opposite. What Creighton did to Iowa State in that exhibition, Iowa State returned the favor to them. At the Players Era tournament, wasn't even close. So Iowa State played without Lipsy in that exhibition, and then Jackson McAndrews for Creighton, one of their starting guards. is out for the season, and look how the tables turn. Killian Torre,
dude.
he that was the game. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, damn. Now it's like, if we were concerned about our freshmen, he helped put all that. By the way, they've been playing well, him, Bateman, and Plata, but Torre really turned it up.
Yeah,
against Creighton.
I think especially like Plata, he's like still figuring out the competition because he was getting beat up against St. John's, But by the time they rolled around to Syracuse, he's just starting to get with the physicality. To me, it looked like he's starting to get used to the physicality and the speed of it. But Torre, his numbers, and the thing that's crazy is he doesn't turn the ball over as a freshman, without Lipsy being out there. So that's great to see.
Yeah. And then they got matched up against Syracuse for the third game. And now everybody thought it was going to be Auburn. But what we found out is that on the consolation games, whoever sits on the players' area committee just picks the matchups that they think that would be the best, that they'd like to see.
Well, it has to do with game times too. Like I think Auburn played the late game, so they couldn't play the early game the next day. So that had a lot to do with it too.
They could have. I mean, we're obviously rolling. We're obviously rolling in the AAU fashion. Mm-hmm. How many times we had the late game and the early game? I've coached it a ton, but late, early, it wouldn't have mattered. Iowa State was mad because they got hosed, and they put it on for Syracuse. And in the second half, first half it was a 1-point game.
Dude, if you watch the pregame of that, I wasn't even sure if Iowa State was playing. All they talked about was Syracuse. I'm like,
and they were just dropping 3 after 3 in that first half, and then that shit went all the wayside. They couldn't hit a 3 after that. And Iowa State, beats them by 30. So, I mean, it was the only team with a more impressive weekend, I think, was Michigan.
Yeah. Because Syracuse played pretty well against Kansas and Houston. They took Houston to overtime. I don't know if they were just worn out, but. Iowa State. I mean,
I think Michigan had the easier draw, but I mean they steamrolled their 3 opponents, including Gonzaga in the first place game. But those 2 teams I think stood out. I mean, Kansas was 2-0, but I mean they look impressive. Tennessee's one of their 2 came against Rutgers.
So what did you watch much of Houston? I just saw between the Syracuse game and them playing.
I watched most of their games.
I was kind of surprised. It just seems like they're trying to figure it out, and they haven't got it figured out. Which is kind of surprising.
I mean, having the different that freshman brings a whole lot to their game. But by the end of the season, I have no doubt they're going to be exactly where they were at the end of last season. Because between that freshman and Sharp and their active bigs, they're going to be a problem. But
the Big 12 is going to be a problem.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't remember what the men have coming up.
It's like Chicago State, and then they got some scrubs, and then I think Iowa's in a little over a week. So
Okay. Yeah, no, the pretty much daunting schedule coming up between for the men. I mean, that Purdue game is looming, and it's going to be, I'm just wondering, who's taking the big man. I mean, he's faster than Edie. I don't know if he was. I don't know that he's as efficient, but that's going to be. We're going to find out a lot about Blake Buchanan and Mulder Plata when they play them. So they've got Alcorn State on Wednesday the 3rd, and then that Saturday. So next Saturday they're at Purdue.
okay, so that's before Iowa.
And then that following Thursday is Iowa. So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Another thing I thought was great to see was the way Momcilovic, he had a shot going, especially against. I thought he was going to struggle against St. John's, but I thought he had a great 3 days.
Yeah, no, it was a good run for everybody. Hey, shout out to that one extra person that's watching the show right now live. Or first, I guess it's technically our second live. But okay, so let's bounce over to the women's squad, who just last night yesterday morning had a big win against Marquette. They are in Cancun.
I'm not even sure where it's at.
Same.
Yeah, I want to say Cancun. But yeah, so they played. They had a big lead against Marquette, and then the turnover bug kind of hit them.
They're in Fort Myers, Florida.
Fort Myers. Oh, okay. And hit them good and let Marquette believe that they were getting back into the game. In the end, I think they won by like 8 or 9, maybe. No, 11. But everybody got in on that. I mean, he just kind of took a chunk out of. Did I see 4 people? I'm trying to pull it up. 4 or 5 people.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was saying they had 4 or 5. I thought they had 4 or 5 people in double figures.
So is that whole tournament streamed on Flow Basketball? There's no regular TV for it?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to hope someone decides to bootleg it on YouTube or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I got so annoyed I didn't even go looking for it yesterday. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Just everything. Guess what? Everything don't have to be on a streaming site. Shit.
Well, that is like, I mean, people don't know where to find that. I mean, the average person that's going to go look on their YouTube TV or their Hulu or whatever, trying to find it.
So they took down Marquette, and then tomorrow at 12:30 they play Indiana.
I don't know. Does Indiana have a good squad this year?
They are 7-0 at the moment.
Okay, there we go.
Their wins have come against. I guess I would say the biggest wins would be Florida State by 4. And I'm just saying biggest just on conference and name. Butler by 19 and Gonzaga by 4. Now, I don't know anything about any of those women's teams. I'm just saying that's who they beat. But
And
they've had some good squads in the past. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure they had a bunch of people coming back.
yeah, but they're not ranked. They're not ranked at all. Indiana.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But yeah, flowsports.com, I believe, is the site that you can use.
And what time was that game again? Did you say?
12:30. So if you're not watching football, you can go watch Cyclone women's basketball take on Indiana Hoosiers. As usual, it's Audie Crooks doing Audie Crooks things. Addie Brown supporting. There's Jaden Williams. Ariana Jackson had, I think it was the Marquette game. She had double figures in that, I believe. But no, the team's been playing well. The bench has been getting a lot of play. They're sitting in a good prime spot. So after Sunday's game, they're off until the following Sunday where they play Northern Illinois. And then that Wednesday after that is Iowa. And then that Sunday after that is Northern Iowa. So, I mean, after Northern Illinois, the next three are going to be rivalry games: Iowa, Northern Iowa, and Kansas to start off the Big 12 season before Christmas.
Good tests.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, lots of big things coming up for the hoops teams.
Hey, do you think both teams seem to be going deep in the benches? I thought that was for the men. I thought that was going to tighten up out in Vegas, and it didn't. You guys think it'll probably stay like that for both?
Well,
it seems like usually it really tightens up.
Well, Mulder didn't play at all in that. Which way? It was either the Creighton game or the Syracuse game.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think everybody played the Syracuse.
Or when I say didn't play, he had less minutes, I believe.
Yeah,
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Xavier, but then Xavier Mitchell and those dudes. So you went from being top 10 to seeding minutes.
Yeah.
So,
what about the women? Do you think they'll? To me, it seems like it's sustainable playing that many. From what I've seen, I mean, obviously they haven't played anybody that great, but it looks like the bench players that get in there.
Well, I think obviously Lisa Williams will get in to spell Audie. He seems to trust.
Obviously, Beatty. She gets a lot of minutes.
That's Williams' backup, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Guard, yep.
And then Harris is going to play. So I think those three for sure will play. When they need defense, that Paulk is going to play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she comes on the court and they mention her steals, and the next 2 seconds later, boom, she steals the ball. So I think those three plus Paulk will get them most off the bench, and then it's going to be, I think, blowouts.
Yeah. For
everybody else. But the men, I think it's the 10 possibly. Well, Heisey, Bateman, Plata, for sure. Who am I missing?
Nelson.
And Nelson.
Yep.
Hey, what we talk about? Nelson, pass that ball to Nelson. And just turn around and go on back and set up for defense. Because he got his head down. That ball is going up.
Dude, he ran into some walls there, though. He kind of found out, especially against St. John's, that it's not
Utah.
It's not the West. Yeah, it's not the WAC anymore. So
yeah, no, that was that was. I was just like, man, look at this dude making me seem smart.
What do you think that his teammates think?
Everybody must be cool with it.
Yeah, I mean,
even Ossenberger too. I mean, you're taking the ball 1 against 4, and not getting pulled out of the game. I mean, so everybody must be cool with it. So
yeah, I think they put him in there kind of as a pace changer because dude, he brings up the pace. That's for sure. I mean, he's downhill and he's good on defense too. But yeah, no, I always find that interesting. It's like, yeah, he's going.
Yeah, absolutely. Ain't no stopping me now. Should be his theme song. Oh boy, he's got it. Yeah. All right, people. You got 39 minutes. If you're watching this live, 39 minutes until kickoff. Go get your food ready, your snacks ready, your drinks ready. Stay warm. Don't be going out in this nonsense like we would have when we was 20. And root those Cyclones on to a victory. 8-4 is a good thing.
Yeah,
not what we wanted, but it's better than where we thought we was headed when we lost 4 in a row. So you heard it all. We all got Iowa State, and we all got them in scoring in the 30s. So Mauser, don't make us look like dummies. All right, we all put you in the 30s. We need some points. Although VJ says I ain't worried about it. It's going to be defense, special teams that rules the day. So hopefully, Zane Flores, you still my dog. Go Dragons, but I need y'all to lose today.
But not today.
But you know how we do it. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones.
Go Shovel and go Clones.
This man jinxing.